We're here live, underway in the swamp. We had a few camera issues, but what you've missed, has been some foul points as DeMaze is gonna bring up the court. She's gonna drive to the outside. She's gonna pass into Cato. Gonna bumble it around. Cutler's gonna pass it back to Hughes. There's gonna be a steal on layup. Not good. Cutler has it. She's gonna pass it out. DeMaze is gonna bring it up to Mackey. Mackey's back to Cato. DeMaze in the corner, trying to bring it out. Gonna swing it out. It's gonna end up in Hughes' hands. She's gonna shoot a three, and it's not good. And gonna get the layup. And Heller's gonna slowly bring it up the court. She's gonna bring it out to Canada. Back to Heller. Heller's in the court. Gonna bring it in the corner. That's Canada. Driving inside. Shot is blocked. Foul is called. Canada so far is shooting about 33%, a little under 30% from the line. She's 3 for 11 so far on free throws this year. Here. Take a first shot. And it'll be no good. Lines up for a second. And it's not going to make its way in. Cato's going to get a rebound. She has had an incredible year this year. Here with over 80 rebounds. And she's going to get a, she's going to get the foul called on her after trying to put in the hoop. And she, so far, is 9 for 16 from the line. Make that 10 for 17 as the Gators come out to an early 5-1 lead. She lines up for a second shot. And gonna miss this one. They get in 10 for 18. Inbound DeMaze gonna swing it out to Hughes. Steal by Meyer. She's gonna put up the easy bucket for Audubon. DeMaze tripped up. Heller driving to the court, knocks Hughes over. Foul is called. A lot of fouls very early on. Early here today. 3 minutes in, there's already been, I think, 4 or 5 fouls called. We are sorry once again for the game starting a little bit late. We were having some camera issues, but we're here now. As Homa's going to inbound it to Heller. Heller's at Spire, who just a few nights ago hit her 100th career three. It's going to be in the hands of Marone. She's going to fumble it a bit, give it to Heller. Heller to the court. And Marone's going to give it to Heller in the corner, who's going to give it to Homa. Homa trying to make some work in the paint. It's not going to go in. Cato with another rebound. She has been a rebound machine this year for the Gators. Sydney Hughes, the Gators leading point scorer, is trying to make some work here. Let's give it to Mays. DeMaze in the outside corner. She'll bring it back into Hughes. Hughes throws it down low to Cato, and she's gonna miss the shot. Hit foul called. And her first. It is good. That's up for her second. She's shooting a little over 50%, which is, I believe, the best on the Gators. It is. As Gateway takes an early 7-3 lead halfway through the first quarter. Canada is going to pass it out to Spire. Spire back to Canada. Travel called. Travel called. And Cato's going to drop the pass that went right in front of me. And Cutler in the corner. She's just barely going to miss it. As Homa is going to give it to Spire. Spire with the three. She'll miss. Hughes will bring it up the court. Hughes driving inside. Messes up on the handle and it goes out of bounds. Audubon ball. Heller bringing it up the court. Canada, she's looking for something. She goes back. She passes it to Marone. Marone driving inside is blocked. And foul is called. Foul is called. Peyton Marone, she's only had 2 free throws. Sorry, I'm correct. She's about 500. And they're going to sub in Kobe Williams. They're going to sub in Kobe Williams for Peyton Cutler. Kobe's a senior, hasn't got the most amount of minutes, but we'll see what she can do tonight. She got some minutes in their last game and did all right. And Zemaze is going to bring it up the court. She's gonna have a little sloppy handle and it's gonna go out of bounds. Out of bounds, Audubon ball. And Heller driving it up the court. Or walking it up the court. She's looking for something to happen. She's going to the outside. She's going to pass it to Canada. Trying to look for something. She's going to drive inside. She's going to miss it. Hughes with the rebound. She takes it up the court. She passes it inside Kato. She can't. The pass was high. She couldn't handle it. She couldn't catch it. And Audubon ball once again. In the last 4 matchups, Audubon has won all 4, usually by about 10 or 20 points. So the Gators coming out to an early lead seems a little unexpected. As Heller is going to throw it out to Marone. Travel called. Travel called. And Hughes is going to drive it up. And there's going to be a little skirmish for the ball. And it's going to end up in the hands of Audubon. Once again, I feel they keep getting the ball after Gateway keeps on putting it out of bounds. Heller walking up the court. Homa has it. She's driving inside. Misses the shot. Hughes with the rebound. Matthews pushing it up the court. Matthews to the Maze. DeMaze fumbles the handle. It's the handle. Audubon sub. They're going to sub in Jules Heck for Kylie Canada. And Heller once again will drive it up the court. Get it out to Heck. Heck, who just subbed in. The pass is going to be tipped by Kato. She's going to pass it backwards to Homa, who'll pass it back to Heck. She'll shoot a 3. And rebounded by Marone. Shot. by Heller. She will miss it. And Hegel will get blocked by Cato. Be her 45th block of the year. Here. And she'll pass. Oh my, that was some sloppy basketball there. But it'll end up once again in the hands of Audubon after the block by Cato, but fumbling. Maroon's gonna give it to Homa. Homa. Spare. Hexa. Run pass. It's gonna end up in the hands of Cato. Good. Matthews missed the layup. Maroon driving inside, foul called, shot misses. And I just realized we have gone without scoring for the last few minutes. There's only 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Gateway has the lead, which might seem a little unexpected, as in their last 4 matchups, Audubon has won all 4 times. And Maroon will make her first free throw. Sub. It'll be a sub for the Gators. And they will have Miley Powell coming in for Jada Gato, who is their almost Shaq-like defender, putting up an incredible amount of rebounds and blocks. She has over 80 rebounds and over 40 blocks. And DeMays is going to fumble the handle. She's going to fall on it. Gives it to Matthews. Matthews trying to, and the shot from Hughes. It's going to miss. And Williams is going to fall down with the ball. Oh, foul called. He's going to inbound it to Matthew. And Hughes is going to mess up the handle. It's going to be Smyer who's going to go in for the layup. And it's gone. Layup's going to miss. Hughes will be the inbounder. We will have it once again. Hughes is going to get shoved out of bounds. It's right on the bleachers. That one must have hurt. And the inbound from Maroon is going to end up out of bounds. Pass a little high. Sparrow couldn't handle it. Bear, she is the Audubon. She's by far the best three. Not by far, but she has hit over 100 career threes in her 4 years at Audubon. As that will be the end of the first quarter. Gators 7, Audubon 4. It was a very competitive quarter there. A lot of strong defense, aggressive play, a lot of fouls. But yeah, this has been a very close competitive game, as I've said before. Again, Audubon has beat Gateway, and so far, Audubon has been the better team this year. They've put up more points per game. Their defense has given up about the same points. Gateway scored about 40 points a game, Audubon about 60. They've each given up 30 or 40 points, somewhere in that range. Audubon's 7-1, Gateway's 5-3. They're both 3-0 in the Colonial Conference, so this is a very important conference matchup for the both of them, as they're both good teams looking to compete. So it should be an exciting matchup, and Audubon would be, I believe, the expected favorite. So Gators coming out to a first quarter lead, not be expected by many people. As Heller's going to drive the ball up court to Spare. He's going to move back to Heller. Heller to Spare. Spare. He's going to pass to Heck. Heck to Canada. Canada. Trying to make something happen. She's dribbling around. She gives it to Heller. Heck in the corner. Heller. Pass it back to the corner. Heck with the corner three. It's going to miss. Cato picked up the rebound, dropped it, went in the hands of Hughes. As the base is going to drive it up the court. Giving out to Hughes. Hughes is looking for something. She's going to throw it out to Cato. Cato's going to throw it out to DeMays. DeMays. DeMays spinning around, gets the layup. That was a great shot there by Leo DeMays. That was on some rough defense. That's a sign, you know. That was a very good shot for her. That's one of the reasons why she's playing varsity. It's a great shot. And Cutler's going to get the pass. She's going to intercept it. Some rough defense. The ball's going to come out of her hands. DeMays is going to pick it up. Hughes with the ball. She's going to shoot a three. It's going to bounce out. Homo will bring up the court. Give it to Heller. Passes a little high. Heller back. Heller to Canada. Canada. Looking. She's going to give it to Homo. Homo back to Canada. Canada going to give it out to Heller. Heck. She was in my blind side. So. It's Audubon ball. Well, on the inbound, they're going to give it to Heller. Bring it out from the middle. Homo looking for something. Homo driving inside. Makes the layup. Gateway 9, Audubon 6. They're going to tip. Audubon's going to tip the pass. DeMays will bring it up the court. It's in the hands of Matthews. Matthews in the hands of Cato. Hughes. He's going towards the middle on the logo. Ball fumbled. It's going to end up in the hands of Hughes. Whole lot of aggressive defense here early on in this game. We'll see if the intensity will continue on all night. But based on the way we've seen to be playing, I think it will. Seems to be a very intense game that a lot of times the better conditioned team might come out on top of. And Cutler's going to miss the three from the corner. Cato and Homo are arguing for the ball on the rebound. It's going to be Gateway ball. Here's the inbounders. Going to give it to Mays in the corner. The three. The three wasn't good. And it's back in the hands of Audubon. As Heller's going to get the ball back. The shot by Maroon. It's going to bounce out. Canada is going to deflect that one out of bounds. Gateway ball here with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. We're going to give it to Cato. She's surrounded by a lot of people. Hughes gets the pack from Matthews. Bounce pass to DeMays. DeMays cuts inside. She throws it up to Cato. She can't hold on to the pass. She tried to pass it back in, but it's ended up out of bounds. And it's in the hands of Heller now for Audubon. Heller looking for a move. She's going to give it to Maroon. The steal. It's going to end up in the hands of DeMays. Gateway ball. DeMays is going to pass it. It's going to be in the hands of Matthews. Matthews driving inside. The lay is not good. Heller takes it back up the court. She's gonna pass it out to Canada. Canada is gonna get a hands Maroon. She's gonna miss the three. Rebound there by Hughes. Hughes looking for something to happen. Heavy defense played by Bennett. Spare. And out of bounds. Homa's gonna pass it out to Maroon. Maroon in the hands of Canada. Canada driving inside. And the lay is good. As Gators now, as Audubon's gonna cut Gateway's lead down to 1. As Matthews takes the pass from the base in the corner. Matthews fouled. Is going to inbound it. She's going to inbound it to Cato. Cato out to the Maze. To Maze. To back to Hughes. Hughes. It's back to the Maze. It's looking back to Hughes. Hughes to Cato down low. And that'll be a foul called. Cato, she'll return to the line. She is the Gators. Her and Hughes are the only Gator shooters above 500. As she'll miss her first shot. We'll see if she can extend the Gateway lead up to 2. Again, thought I'd mention she has 80 rebounds and 45 blocks. She makes her second free throw. Just an insane stat line of the year for her. Just in the paint, just putting up pure prime Shaq numbers right there. Anyways, Heller's gonna pass it out. Spare. Travel called. That is, I think, the 3rd travel of this game called on Audubon. Their coaches are really gonna practice this fundamentals in practice. This is DeMaze. Will loose on the handle, but she'll recover. Matthews driving inside. Foul called. Some very aggressive basketball here tonight. In my opinion, it's always a sign of a good game to watch and commentate. And Lucy Matthews will step up tonight for her free throw. She's currently shooting 50%. She won 13 for 26. She will miss her first, dropping her percentage below 50. And Audubon's gonna sub in Aaliyah Madden for Kylie Canada. And Matthews, her second free. It's not gonna be good. Cato with the rebound. Foul called once again. And it's almost like she never, and Gators once again will be shooting a free throw, this time in the hands of Jada Cato. And she will miss this one as well, and she will miss this one. And her second. Let's go. Gators lead 11-8. Here with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. It's Heller, brings up the court. Spare. DeMaze can play some tough defense. The corner's gonna pass up to Heller. Heller, the 3 by Heck. She's gonna miss. DeMaze. She's gonna swing it out to Hughes. Hughes down low to Cato. She's gonna get the pass. Another call. Yet another foul call for her. And she won't stick this one, and it'll bounce right out of the hoop. It's just unfortunate for her. Second try. And it's not good. Ball will be rustled out of the hands of Cutler, and that'll be an Audubon ball. And Heller could be inbound from Homa. She'll bring out the spare. Spare will pass it out. And the three. The spare won't be good. It'll end up out of bounds. Audubon ball here. And the inbound will go to Homa. Homa looking for something. She'll throw out the spare. Throw it inside to Heller. Heller pass it to the corner. It'll be Heck. She'll miss. And it'll end up back in the hands of Heller. Heller out to Madden. Madden looking for something in the hands of Spare. And Heller will shoot it. It won't be good. And the ball will bounce around quite a lot. And it'll end up Gateway's ball. And that is Demaze. Back to Hughes. Hughes, tough defense. Foul called. Sydney Hughes will be on the line. She has shot 40. She has attempted 44 free throws this year. Make that 45. It's complete 27 of them, which I believe gives her the second highest percentage on the Gators. As free throws, as I've seen in some of my other games commentating, have been extremely important to teams winning, as they're free, easy buckets. And Hughes won't make this one. Tipped out of bounds. And it'll be Audubon ball. I believe it was Cato who tipped it out of bounds. And Heller. Driving this one up the court. The shot not good. Pull-up three did not work. Demaze, great. Demaze bringing up the court. Going to the hands of Hughes. To Cato, she won't be able to get the pass. Out of bounds, Audubon ball. Minute left here in the second quarter. And Heller. The court, she's going to throw it out to Spire. Heller in the corner is Madden. Shot is blocked. Heller's going to inbound it. Demaze fell down. The shot by Spire isn't good. Heller with the layup. It's not going to work. Demaze trying to get up the court. Stole it out of her hands. Spire gets in front. Foul called. And will be Audubon ball once again. I feel they're winning all of these. And Homa. It's gonna throw out to Heller. Heller. Looking. Madden has it now. Madden back to Heller. Heller. This girl miss. It's gonna bounce out. Cato with the rebound. Cutler. Give it to Demaze. They will give it to Matthews in the corner. Matthews. Cato now has it. Down low. It's good. I believe that was Hughes down low. It's good. Gateway leads 13-8. Heller's going to give it out to Heck. Heck with the three. It's not good. Hughes. And that will be the half. That will be the half. Very low scoring first half. Gateway 13, Audubon 8. very aggressive. It's a super aggressive first half. Very, very low scoring. Saw a lot. Example, like Audubon's their leading scorer, Emma Spire, who had just hit her 100th career three just a few nights ago, did not sink a single three in that half. And again, only 21 points, which most of the teams are scoring in a half themselves, if not more. They only got 21. And now we will take a short break, and we will be back for the start of the third quarter. right, and the half is slowly about to come to an end. Half is about to come to an end, and we are about to start the third quarter. Here. Massey's gonna start this one out. She's gonna try to pass it inside to Cato, but instead gonna get blocked by the legs of a slurry of Audubon players. Cato's gonna get the pass on the inbound. Cutler shoots inside, doesn't get it. And Marone will be driving it up the court. Marone looking for the layup. She'll get it. Audubon will open with firework. Will open out early, cutting the lead down to 3. Mays swinging out to end. The pass in from Matthews will be blocked. She was trying to get it across the court to cut up. It was blocked. And Hughes will inbound it. And it's Cato. Back to Hughes. Hughes driving up the court. She's tripped. Tripped up out of bounds, and now inbounding again. She'll inbound it to Mays. Mays trying to make some work here. She'll be in the corner. She'll pass to help to Hughes. Hughes driving inside. Shot looked a little bit tipped. It'll end up out of bounds. Hughes will get it into Mays. To Mays. Cutler with the 3. And it won't go. And it'll end up Audubon ball. Marone bringing it up the court. Marone driving inside. Layup isn't good. Cato with the rebound. It'll end up in the hands of Hughes. Hughes, the Gateway leader in points. She'll fumble the handle, and it'll end up Audubon ball. Heller. Johnny Heller bringing up the court, going for the layup. And it's good. Audubon only down by 1 here with 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. DeMays gives it out to Matthews. And DeMays, once again, she'll drive inside. She's trying to give it to Cato. There's a call. And Hughes, DeMays, Cutler, the 3. It's good! The first three-pointer of the night is hit by Peyton Cutler, which will be her 5th three-pointer on the year. Tying her for 2nd for the Gators. That'll be Heller. He'll pass out to Spire. There. The lady who has 100 career threes. She'll end up on the free throw line. She's so far been 12 of 19 this year. See what she'll do with her 20th shot. She'll make it 13 for 20. And she'll make the score her Gateway 16, Audubon 13. Her second shot. And it's good. Those basic fundamental free throw shots really do mean a lot. It can really. And the pass from Cato, it's bobbled. Heller inside. The layup falls out. Cato with the rebound. She'll pass it out to Cutler. Cutler, blocked, foul called. Now called. She is 12 of 29 so far on the year. And she will miss her 30th. And there'll be a sub in for Audubon, Jules Heck. will come in for Peyton Marone. Keller will attempt her 31st free throw of the year. And she'll sink it. Gateway 17, Audubon 14. Third quarter is on pace to be a much higher scoring quarter than anything in the first half. As it'll be Homa. Homa, great defense there by Matthews. Really limiting her in the zone. Almost stole the ball. It'll be Canada. Canada now on the logo. Trying to make something work. It'll go to Heller. Heller will swing it out. And the shot by Canada in the corner will be missed. DeMays will bring it up the court. DeMays, oh, trip. Homa got tripped up, no call. No call, and Heller will bring it back up the court for Audubon. She'll pass out to Canada. Canada with the two, it'll miss. And it'll be Gator ball. Homa could not keep it in bounds. And it'll be DeMays. He'll throw it across the court to Hughes. And it'll be Matthews. Sorry, Matthews. And timeout called. Timeout called. So far, it's been a much more offensive third quarter than the rest of the first half has been. We've seen a three by Peyton Cutler. We've seen a few layups. We've seen some scrappy defense like we have all game. It's still a super close and competitive game. There's 5 minutes left, and honestly, either team could win. Other few games I've seen, there's always been a team going out for the lead, but Gateway does have the lead, but they could lose it just as easily as they could keep it. And Cato will have it in the paint. Give it to Matthews. And there's a call there. Did not think it was a free throw, but it was. And Matthews, her first shot. And it'll bounce, and it won't go in. But this one will. She extends the Gateway lead and she extends the Gateway lead 2-3. As Homa will pass it. And it'll be Spire. And there will be a call. Yet again, another call, this time on Spire. She's had a good chunk of free throw experience. She's already had a few in the game. I believe she's made her first two. I could be misremembering. And her third will go in. She cuts the Gateway lead down by 1. It'll be Audubon, Gateway 17, Audubon 15. And she'll miss her second. And Matthews give it to DeMays. And DeMays give it to Cato. Cato give it to Cutler. Cutler. And good as in, I believe. And that was Jada Cato with her 2-point shot there. Gateway 19, Audubon 15. With 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And it'll be Canada trying to make something work. She'll give that to Homa. Homa going to the outside. Cutting back inside. She'll give it to Spire. Spire. She'll drive it. She's driving. She drove across the court. Homa. Homa, great defense played by Matthews. It'll be Heck. We'll give it out. Spire. The three is good. And now Audubon only trails by 1 off the 3 by Spire. There. She's had 100 career threes. Over 100. excellent career for her at Audubon. Hughes is gonna make some moves on her. DeMays will, make Homa miss. DeMays driving, she shoots, and she scores! And she'll bring the Gateway lead back to 3. With the 2-point shot there by Layla DeMays. That's how he'll give it to Heck, and Heck will give it to Homa. And Homa's will miss the 2-pointer. Audubon will get the chance to inbound it. That'll be and it'll be Canada trying to make some work, and the pass will be deflected. Blocked out by DeMays. It'll still be Audubon ball. She was the only one who touched it. Canada pass it to Heller. And Heller will give it to Sperry. Corner 3 from Canada. From Heck. It won't go. And it ends up this time in the hands of Canada. Back to Heck. Corner Heck. The 3 from Heck. It won't go. Heller can't get the rebound. Well, she did, but she fumbled it. And now it's in the hands of DeMays. DeMays up the court. Rough defense by Homa. She'll hang on to the ball. Hughes looking for something. Back to DeMays. DeMays to Cutler. In the corner, it's Hughes. Hughes driving towards the inside. And there's a call right there. Foul is called. The foul is called on Heller, and Hughes will go to the line. And for her, she'll miss it. I believe that might have been her 5th or so free throw of the night. And Audubon will sub out Canada for Mylea Madden. She'll come in the game. She'll come back in the game. Hughes will miss her 2nd free throw. The rebound ball ends up in hands of Cato. Cato was on the floor. And be a Gateway timeout, I believe. This all. Coach McGowan call the timeout. And I like to say that again, very close competitive game. Gateway's held the lead here. There's 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Audubon still has a very heavy chance for a comeback if Audubon can break through and just. But again, it's a close game that each team can't give up the aggressiveness that they've played with all game. And yeah, we'll see who will end up being better conditions, who will, make it through all 32 minutes. And whoever can play more aggressive, I think will win. And it will also come down to if they can make their threes, because it's been a lot of threes attempted so far, but only one made. Because again, this is a super low scoring game. Like a 3 right now for Audubon would tie it up. And that tie could really flip the game script. As they head back on the field, head back on the court. It'll be Gateway ball. And it'll be Matthews to inbound it. Matthews defense play by Heller. Matthews gonna inbound it to Cato. It will go. And it'll be Heller who will take it up the court. Pass it out to Madden. Homa will end up in the hands of Spire. Corner to Madden. Madden, she'll miss the handle, but she'll hang on the ball. Corner playing good defense. And it'll end up back in the hands of Homa. Homa foul called. Homa will inbound it. We'll go to Heller. Heller, the Spirer, and it'll be stolen by DeMaze. DeMaze will pick it up. She'll throw it into Kato. Kato won't get the lay. It'll end up in the hands of Spirer. It'll be wrestled out of her. And it'll be Audubon ball. A minute here left in the third. Heller will take this one up. She'll throw it out to Homa. And Homa, the Spirer. She'll sink it. And she will tie up the game here. 21-21 with under a minute left in the third quarter. It'll end up in Matthews' hands. Matthews in the corner. And her pass will get intercepted by Madden, who ended up in a Spirer. And Spirer will throw it out to Heck. Heck! The three is good! Audubon takes the lead here, 24-21. DeMaze driving up the court. In the corner, she'll throw it to the other side. It'll end up in the hands of Matthews. Matthews driving inside. It is not, the lay is not good. Matthews with the three, it also isn't good. In the hands now of Homa. Homa. And Homa will get fouled on the shot. It won't go in. She will have the chance to increase the Audubon lead. Here, that was a chaotic series of events right there. And Homa missile first free throw. Audubon now takes the lead, and Lexi Kerwin will come in for Lucy Matthews for the Gators. And Homa will miss both her free throws. And Kato. And that's a Hughes, 5 seconds left. Hughes, 3 seconds left. Hughes. Foul called. Audubon did not like the call. Audubon did not like that call. However, Hughes will once again return to the line. There's a lot of vulgar language being thrown around. Yes, Hughes will hit her first of 2 free throws. And the Gateway deficit will only be 2 now. She'll see if she can cut it to 1. And she won't be able to. But Cutler, she tried to get it up. It didn't work, but it didn't go in. There was simply not enough time for Canada to put the rebound back on, as that is the end of the third quarter. And we head into the fourth. Audubon leading 24-22 in this close-scoring, scrappy, aggressive game that has been just a treat to watch. And the cheerleaders will now all right, and we will head into the fourth quarter just soon enough. It's been an interesting series of events for me here, as I have spent the majority of the game. The JV players have been helping out with the camera, as it is only me, and me only, and I will see who will operate the camera this quarter, as it's changed. But we are back. And he will start off this quarter by inbounding it to Cutler. Cutler will throw it across the court to DeMays. DeMays, pass inside to Cato, and it'll sink in. And she'll tie it up here in the swamp. Gateway at 24-24. Heller will on the logo, looking for something to happen. She'll give it to Homa. Homa. And Homa still got it. Homa's also looking for something. It ends up in the hands of Marone. Marone. And it'll be Homa. Homa drives inside, blocked by Gato. And her second shot will not go. The third shot by Marone won't go either. But there will be a foul called there on Peyton Marone, who is so far 8 for 17 on the year free throw wise. She'll turn that into 8 for 18. And her second one is good. Audubon takes the lead, 25-24 here. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Kerwin back to DeMays. DeMays drives up the court. She gets to Cutler. Cutler drives inside. Shot is not good. Cato with the rebound. It falls out of her hands. It ends up in the hands of Heck, who now ends up in the hands of Heller. Heller out to Homa. In the corner, it's Canada. And it'll be Marone. Good defense there by the Gators. And there'll be a sub. Matthews will come, and Lucy Matthews will come back in for Lexi Kerwin. Marone will get it in. It'll end up in the hands of Homa. And it'll end up in the hands of Heller. Back to Spire. Shot is not good. Hughes on the floor with it. And Marone will inbound it once again. Cutler guarding. It'll end up down low in the hands of Heller. And I'm getting deja vu, I feel here. It's Marone. Inbound it once again. This time it'll be the Spryer. She'll go for the long two. It won't go in. And Gato will get the rebound. They're probably 90th on the year, an incredible amount at this point in the year. And Matthews, the ball will go out of her hands. Looked like it was going to be a travel for a minute, but she'll inbound it. And it'll end up in the hands of Cutler. Cutler driving, it goes in! And she takes the lead for the Gators. Gators lead 26-25. Homa. Out to Heller. Heller will look. Heller's looking for something. She'll throw it in to Marone. She'll bobble the pass. It'll go out of bounds. Gators ball. Hughes will inbound it, and it will end up in the hands of DeMays. DeMays back to Hughes. Hughes. And it'll be stolen by Marone. Marone. And there will be a call there on Peyton Marone, and she will step up on the line with a chance to tie it up and take the lead. And she'll miss her first. Her second shot is up, and it's good. Oh, and Peyton Marone will tie it up for Audubon. And tipped. It'll still end up in the hands of Hughes, though. Hughes driving. I think it's out of bounds. And it'll end up as Audubon's ball. Canada will give it out to Heller. Heller will in the hands of Canada. And the pass, and tried to pass it through Cato. It didn't work. The pass was intended for Peyton Marone. And she'll still end up with the ball, except this time she'll be the inbounder. And throw it to Spryer, who'll go behind half-court line. She'll give it to Canada. Canada, give it back to Homa. Spryer, driving inside. Foul called. Spryer will head back to the line. She has been so far the best free throw shooter in this game, as she has made, I think, at least 3 or 4 of her shots so far. Lexi Kerwin looking to get ready to sub back in, as Spryer will take the lead for the Audubon Green Wave. Kerwin will come in for Matthews. And the Audubon Green Wave will lead the Gateway Gators 27-26. Spryer will miss a second. 5 minutes here left in the fourth quarter. And Hughes trying to make something work. Will end up in the hands of Cato, in the hands of Cutler. Cutler drives inside. The ball goes right in the hands of Canada. Sprier's going to pass it out to Marone. Marone drives inside. Shot is way high. I don't know what that was. And Heller will hit it from downtown. She'll increase the Audubon lead to 4. Giovanna Heller with the 3. The crucial 3 here. And tipped up out of bounds. Crucial 3 there by Giovanna Heller. Audubon will lead 30-26. Let's see what the Gators can do with the 4.5 minutes left. Cutler, the 3 won't go. Marone driving up the court. Marone, Spryer with the 3. It'll fall short. Gator will swing it out to DeMaze. DeMaze will bring it up the court. DeMaze will go for the hoop. And tough defense there. Gators on the ground. And no call there. The Gators bench looks pissed about it. And Homa will pass it, take a shot down the court. And that shot almost hit a baby. That could have been really, really bad. Timeout called. But 4 minutes left here. Audubon's leads 30-26. Both teams have played super close, super competitively, super physically, super aggressively, and I think any team could win. Gateway, if they just get a 3 and hit a few more of their free throws, they could easily come out with a victory just as easily, I think, as Audubon can hold on to their lead. But if Audubon can keep hitting the 3s while can hit just a few more 3s than Gateway, I believe they can take the lead. Those extra free throw shots from Spryer have really come in clutch, and have really, those 4 points that she has gotten from those easy buckets have taken this from a tie ball game to Audubon having the lead. And halfway through, it'll end up being Audubon ball. Will be in the hands of Heller. Heller's looking for something. Hughes is not. Hughes is guarding her. Heller's going to get around her, but the ball won't. And the ball will end up in the hands of Hughes. Hughes going down. She's in the corner. She's gonna trip and fall. It'll end up out of bounds. But a Gateway ball. She'll inbound it into Cato. Cato to Cutler. Cutler out to Kerwin. It'll end up in the hands of DeMays now. DeMays is looking for the hoop. Tipped up and it'll end up in Cutler's hands. Now uses to Cato's. There's a whistle. And a foul called. Foul called there. Not a foul. I apologize, it was not a foul. Some arguing over the amount of fouls by the head coaches as Audubon will sub in Jules Heck for Kylie Canaday. Gateway ball here, 3 minutes left. Hughes will inbound it to Cato, and she'll put it up. Gators now only trail by 2 from the easy layup there by Cato, and one for Maroon. She'll land it. Peyton Maroon with the and one on the layup. She'll miss the shot. And it'll end up in the hands of Cutler. We'll pass it back to DeMays. DeMays will go in for the bucket. It won't go. Tipped. Oh! Was so close. So close. I think it was DeMays who tipped it back up. Tried to tip up back her own shot, and it just bounced out. Brutal for series of events there for the Gators. As travel called there. Travel called there on Audubon. Gateway ball. And Matthews is back in the game for Kerwin. Kerwin Matthews. And she was in the corner. She ended up with it out of bounds. But Gators have it. And Cutler driving inside. Shot won't go. Maroon. And Maroon looking for something. Maroon driving inside. Shot blocked by Cato. It's a fantastic block right there as Hughes in the corner. She's going in. She sinks it. Gators now only trail by 2. 2 off the block. Crucial block there from Cato and the lay by Hughes. Will be Heck. Heck out to Heller. Heller spinning around. She's dancing. She'll give it out to Homa. Homa looking. Driving. There's a call. Shot isn't made. Timeout. Timeout Audubon here. Minute and a half left. This game is real. This game is going down to the wire here. Here after some back and forth here in the fourth quarter. Audubon leads 32-30, but the Gators have been hot in the last minute. Jada Cato with a crucial block, which turned into the Sydney Hughes layup. The Gators look dominant in that last 30 seconds to a minute range, and we'll see if they'll continue after the timeout. I think threes that will be crucial here. They have some three-point shooters on each side. Sydney Hughes is not a bad three-point shooter for Gateway. Audubon has some great three-point shooters. Homa and Spryer, great three-point shots. All three of my names mentioned have made over 10 threes this year with 12, 12, 16, and 16 respectively. Threes can be crucial here considering how much time's left, along with free throws, considering there's been a ton of fouls and a ton of missed free throws. You really want to capitalize on those easy buckets here, especially considering how much time is left in the game. And Audubon will have the ball. Peyton Rowan to be the inbounder. She'll inbound it to Heller. Heller crossing midcourt. She's looking, she's wondering, she's dancing. She's going to the right. She turns around, she's going to the left. She's going, pass it back. Spryer. She's trying to go through the legs, it didn't work. Cutler with the ball now for Gateway. It ends up out of bounds. Gateway ball. Matthews will inbound it into DeMays. DeMays driving for the layup. It's good! And DeMays will tie it up with a layup here with a minute left to go. Layla DeMays ties it. 32 all as Heller is looking for something in the corner. It's gonna be Spryer. Spryer's gonna pass it out to Heck. And Cato with the rebound. Still in her hands. Gateway ball. There's some discussing among coaches and the referees before the inbounds. Whistle's been blown. We're good to start again. Hughes gonna give out to Cato. Cato back to Hughes. Hughes gonna chuck it to Matthews. And she's gonna be bossed by Marone. Marone out, and it'll end up in the hands of Heck. Heck with the three. It won't be good. Cutler. Cutler's gonna get it. The Gateway bench is going wild. 20 seconds here, 20 seconds left. Timeout called for Audubon. We might see some overtime action depending on what happens in these next 20 seconds. All we know is that any shot and any score matters. So if I was the coaches, I would be telling my players not to try to foul anybody, because just one free throw could tip the balance and lose you the game here. So I would try to play some aggressive but not illegal basketball and try to just get some layups or really get down the paint, try to get some fouls, try to avoid committing fouls and try to earn some fouls. That would be my strategy here, but I am not the coach. I am merely the commentator, and I don't know what Mr. McGowan was cooking up here for the Gators, so we'll see what he'll do. And it'll be Hughes. He's shoved out. And Hughes to inbound it. 19 seconds left here. There goes to Matthews. She seems a little late to it. Hughes. She was hit. She was hit. I feel she has been hit and battered all game. I feel like every few minutes I see her on the floor. She is a tough, aggressive player, and that will get her to the line. She's put her body on the line for this team in her 4 years here. And it'll pay off, especially if she can make these shots. The amount of pressure that must be going through your head right now is wild. And it's good! And the Gators take the lead with 17 seconds left of the Sydney Hughes free throw. Timeout called. Oh my goodness. The Gators take the lead with just 17 seconds left. Oh my goodness. With the buzzer a little bit early, but whatever. Gateway with the lead for now. But it ain't over till it's over. There's still 17 seconds left. That is still enough time for Audubon to come back. As he goes out for her second. Gateway takes the lead, 34-32, with mere 15 seconds left in the half. The clock counting down. We've hit 10. It's in the hands of Heller. Heller drives inside for the layup. It's not good. It's out of bounds. Just 4 seconds left, and the Gators pull this one away in the last second. They led so much of the game, lost it right here at the start of the fourth quarter. Another timeout called. This would be a great game for the Gators. Gators, they were in lead. They were in the lead for most of the game. They coughed up the lead barely at the start of the fourth quarter, and they've been clawing back ever since. It's been a super close game. I don't think any team has led by more than 5 points this entire game. Super low scoring, competitive, a lot of fouls, a lot of aggression, a lot of good basketball, and a lot of good heart. And another thing is that sometimes you see at the end of a game like this, you see them tired, you see them exhausted, but I feel like no one's out there just exhausted. Like you can't tell that they're winded, which means they're not that winded. So both teams are pretty well conditioned. And respect to all the ladies out there tonight who played all the minutes of tonight's game, because that's rough. And we will see what the Green Wave will do with 4 seconds left. Inbound in to Heller. It's good! It's good! It's good! 2 seconds left. Heller ties it up. The clock is out. And we are headed into overtime. And for all those who don't know, in high school basketball overtime, they play 4-minute quarters. So we'll see who pulls out on top. We don't even have an overtime scorebook here, so we just have quarter 5. I mean, it is the 5th quarter of the game. And we'll see who comes out on top in this overtime chaotic mess. Still pretty low scoring game, because this is, I think, the least amount of points for the Gators, and definitely the least amount for the Green Wave, as they usually average like 50 or 60 points a game. So for Audubon, scoring 34 points is not a good sign. It's not a great one for the Gators either, as we'll come to the tip-off. It'll be heck for Audubon. And Cato for Gateway. She'll get the tip-off to Mays. Mays across to Hughes. She bobbles it, but Hughes has it. She's driving up the middle. The lay. It's not good. Cato with the rebound. Still not good. It's how Audubon ball now. Heller. Heller looking for something to happen. It lets him hit Spryer. And from the corner, the 3 is not good. The 3 from Maroon was not good in the corner. DeMays will take it back up the court. Across the logo, she's giving it to Matthews. Matthews looking for something, gives it back to DeMays. DeMays swings it up to Cato. The pass is not complete. Cato with some rough defense. Foul called. Foul called. That could be a big crucial piece there, as it's been a super low scoring affair, averaging under 10 points a quarter for each team. So if she hits these free throws, could be a big deal. And she'll miss it. It is Asen Bansel subbed in. And her first appearance of the night will result in some crucial free throws here in overtime. And she'll miss that, making her 1 for 4 on the year. Ball will end up out of bounds. It'll be Gator ball. DeMays will get the inbound pass. And DeMays will drive to the inside. It'll go in. Gateway takes the lead in overtime. Leo DeMays with the first points of this overtime. Gators have Gateway 36, Audubon 34. Heck looking for something. Heck to Spryer. Spryer. The three from Spryer. It's good! It's good. Audubon takes the lead off the three from Spryer, 37-36. And DeMays bringing up the court, gives it to Hughes. Hughes driving inside. It's not good. It won't go in. And will end up in the hands of Cato. And fight for the ball. But they'll call it Audubon ball. Great drive there by Hughes, some great aggression, but will end up in the hands of Audubon now. Heller swings it out to Heck. Heck, he'll give it to Mayone. Marone. Over to Heller. Heller back to Marone. Marone back to Heller. They're passing it back and forth like it's the 1940s. Heller to Heck. Heck, pass is tipped. Ends up back in the hands of Marone. Marone with the two. It won't go in. Shot from the top of the key, won't go in. And another foul called on Audubon this time. Payne Marone. She'll be the recipient. She will end up on the line. Line for these crucial free throws. And she'll miss it. She'll miss her first. We'll see what she'll do with her second one. Second one here, Marone. Marone, she'll miss it. Cato, give it to DeMays. DeMays. Breakaway speed from DeMays. DeMays to Cato. Inside, the lay is not good. Lay is not good, but foul is called. But a foul is called on Cato. You see if she can get the Gators back the lead. And her first is good. Tie game. 37, and Jada Cato will tie it up 37-37 here with a minute and a half left in overtime. And she'll miss her second. There'll be a scrum for the ball. It'll end up in the hands of Marone. Marone will give that to Heller. Heller in the corner. From Heck, she'll miss. Hughes gives it to DeMays. DeMays driving up, driving inside, cutting back, passes it in the corner to Cutler. Cutler back to DeMays. face looking for something. Something was called. I believe it was a travel. Travel called there. Heller left, tie game. We'll see what she can do. And the green wave as a whole can do. She'll give it out to Heck. Heck. Back to Heller. Heck. Ball will go out. Timeout called. Timeout called here. Tie game with only a minute left in overtime. So we could really see a buzzer beater here, I feel like. This has been, again, super close, super competitive game to watch. It's been a great one to commentate, and I hope you've had a great time at home watching. And if anybody's just joining in now, you're in for, again, great thing. Minute left in overtime. Tie game under a minute, 49 seconds to be exact. 49 seconds on the dot here, left in overtime. Both teams are looking good and ready to score. They're ready to win. Audubon doesn't want to, in their minds, they don't want to lose to a crappy Gateway team that they should beat 10 times out of 10. And Gateway, in their minds, they want to beat to an Audubon team. They want to prove themselves that they're among the better. They want to, each one of these want to steal these conference games. They want to prove that they are the better team and that they deserve to be the contenders for conference champions. It's a very heated, high-stakes game here, even early on in the season. Important game to show what's going to come out. And Cato with the steal! And DeMaze will bring it up the court. She'll throw it out, bring it out to Cutler. Cutler inside to Matthews. Matthews tries to post up, it doesn't work. Maroon held onto the ball, Cato held off. So she wouldn't commit a foul. Maroon passes it to Heller. Heller driving inside, doesn't work, it's blocked by Hughes. Hughes has it. Hughes has it, Audubon does not like the call. As Hughes is fouled, Audubon did not like that. And she got the Gators here. She got the Gators here to overtime. Let's see if she can get them the win as well. And her first shot is good! Her first shot is good. Sydney Hughes puts a free throw away. Gators lead 38-37 here. 18 seconds left in overtime. Her second shot. It's gonna bounce out. It's gonna end up in the hands of Heller. Heller, the corner, Heck, she's going for the long two. It'll miss. Heller tries to put it up. The shot won't go in, but a call is made on Heller. With just 8 seconds left, she has a chance to tie it up or give the Green Wave the win with just 8 seconds left. And Heller, she gets ready for her first shot. It won't go. Won't go, 8 seconds left. The weight of the game is on her shoulders. The pressure is intense. It is immense. The mental game is rough for her. Her second. It's good! It's good! Audubon ties it. Timeout called Gateway. And we are tied here with 7 seconds left in overtime. This has been one heck of a game. Oh my goodness.
Wait, Sandra, if they go into overtime after this, is it going to go
if someone told me that it would be 38-38 at the end of overtime, I thought it would be a terrible, terrible, super uninteresting game to watch. But this game has been so much good defense and so much scrappy playing. This game has been exhilarating to watch. A tie game here. With Gateway and Audubon each having just as good of a chance to put the win away, each just as crucial. Gators 5-3, Green Wave 7-1. Each team trying to win the Colonial Conference this year. They're both 3-0. This is whoever loses immediately goes down below each other in rankings. A super important game for both of them to try to show if they're contenders, along with just some added regional rivalry of playing them every year. Super intense game. You can really feel it. And Hughes going to inbound it into DeMays. DeMays, 5 seconds left. DeMays going in. Cutler with the last second three. It's not good. The last second free from Cutler isn't good. The Gators are celebrating. The Green Wave look disappointed, and we are going in the 6th overtime. The scoreboard has even reset. The scoreboard doesn't have any more than 5 periods. So we're back to period 1 on the scoreboard. Ours is just gonna go up by infinity, so it's all right. This has been one hell of a game. It's incredibly eclectic. And we are going to end up getting a full quarter's worth of overtime by the time we're out of here. Tie game 38-38 after 4.5 game times worth of quarters. It's been 36 minutes of basketball. It's going to end up being 40. So a whole college game's worth of basketball tonight by the end of it. It'll be both number 13s on the tip-off. It'll be Heck for Audubon and Cato for Gateway. Wearing their all blacks tonight. And Cato will get the tip, but it'll end up in the hands of Heller. Heller go for the hoop. The leg won't go in. But the call is made. And it'll be a foul. 5 whole seconds into double overtime. Heller with the threes, ever crucial. Cutler getting subbed out for Kobe Williams. Kobe Williams, a senior, now back in the game. And Heller's first three won't be good. All right, Cato thought there was only one free throw. She tried to get a rebound, but that simply just wasn't the case. The free throw from Heller. It's not good. Williams with the rebound. It'll end up in the hands of Matthews. Matthews bring out to DeMays. DeMays looking for something. Soldier passed out in the hands of Williams. Williams, DeMays, the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. Gateway ball. Sydney Hughes, the inbounder. Mad respect for her. She's played every minute. Same thing with Layla DeMays as the ball's going to end up. Some rough and tumble basketball there. Yeah, and respect for Sydney Hughes. She's played every minute of this game as well as Jada Cato and Layla DeMays, so mad respects for getting all 36 minutes of time in there. That is hard. Same thing on Audubon with Giovanna Heller, Emma Spryer. And yeah, mad respect for them. And Hughes, speak of the devil, finally gets subbed out after 36 excruciating minutes. Lexi Kerwin will come in to replace her. Asen Banel on the free throw. She'll make her first. And Audubon here with 3 minutes left will take the lead in double overtime. And Bantel with her second shot. She's gonna miss. Kiddo with the rebound. DeMays. She shoots the 3. It's good! She hit it from downtown. The Gators take a 2-point lead. I didn't think that one was going in there, but it did. Maroon now making something work. Goes back to Spryer. Spryer. Back to Maroon. Maroon driving inside. It's blocked. Cato with the block.